Hello, everybody. It's Tucker, and I am back with this time a Funko Soda review. And today I'll be taking a look at the Funko Soda figure of Doctor Strange from Marvel. So yeah, here's Doctor Strange. Pretty nice figure. He got his mustache and his goatee, the black dot eyes. He got his hair with what looks to be some gray streaks, yellow gloves, uh, black boots, and you have his red cape. The cape looks pretty cool. I think it's a little warped. I don't think it's originally supposed to look like this, but that could be just me. I like the pose he's in, like what was his fingers. I think he's like getting ready to do some magic, and I think he's got like a little paint splotch right here on his outfit, like the yellow. That's a little unfortunate, but whatever. I think I think this is supposed to be I think this is based on the Doctor Strange. I think this is supposed to be Doctor Strange based on Doctor Strange, like as he appears in the comics, like cuz I don't think this doesn't really look a lot like the MCU Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. Um but yeah, pretty solid figure, pretty cool. Don't really have a lot to say about this. Honestly, I kind of like the Marvel sort of figures than the Marvel pop figures, just because they're not bobbleheads, especially like compared to the Star Wars figures. Those are bobbleheads for some reason. I think that has to do with like their like Funko's agreement with Lucasfilm or whatever. I don't know. I'll compare the can now. Actually, before I show you guys the can, I thought I'd compare him to two of my other Funko Soda figures from Marvel. So I have him standing between uh, Star Lord and Rocket Raccoon from the Guardians of the Galaxy, and um, I think I think the cape, like these parts of the cape here make him taller than both of them, but he seems to be around the same height as Star Lord, but Rocket's obviously shorter. Um, but yeah, uh, yeah. Honestly, I wonder if like in the comics, like the Guardians have ever teamed up with Star Lord. I mean, I know they did like a whole crossover with Infinity War and Endgame, and both Doctor Strange and the Guardians were part of that. But I don't know, whatever. I hope Doctor Strange will be in Doomsday. I think he will. Honestly, I didn't really care for Doctor Strange 2. Okay, look at me just rambling. Okay. But yeah, it feels good to have a third Funko Soda figure from Marvel, even if it's not a superhero that I really enjoy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Doctor Strange. He's just not my favorite. Like the Guardians are my favorite. Okay, be right back with the can. Okay, so here is the can that the Doctor Strange figure comes included with. Honestly, I gotta say, I really like how the can looks. I mean, I like the design, like how it looks with the red and the blue. I think that's nice. It says Funko Soda collectible. There's a picture of Doctor Strange. This is why I say I think this is based on Doctor Strange from the comics because of this picture right here. This looks like something out of a comic book and not the MCU Doctor Strange. But yeah, it says Doctor Strange here. This one's a limited edition, limited to 15,000 pieces. So that's pretty cool. I think the Flash is also limited to 15,000 pieces. But yeah, find the Chase, which I think the Chase, it's him in the same pose, but it's a translucent blue. I think that'd be fun to get. Yeah, picture of the figure there. There's the Marvel logo. Yeah, pretty cool, I guess. And I also have the little Pog disc thing that the figure comes included with. Same picture here. I mean, just you can't see his hands and everything. Honestly, this is a pretty, in my opinion, I don't want to be too, I don't want to be too hateful on Doctor Strange, but this is a, in my opinion, this seems like a pretty ugly face. I don't know, I just think this looks ugly for some reason. Again, not trying to cause slander, but still, just giving out my opinion. Funko Soda, Doctor Strange. This is 1 in 12,500. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, that was my Funko Soda review on Doctor Strange from Marvel. Feels pretty cool to have a third Marvel soda figure in my collection, as I stated before. And yeah, that was the review. Hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Adios. Bye-bye.